Welcome to TAO, your go-to podcast for all things tech, AI, and innovation. I'm Sarah, your knowledgeable but approachable host.
And I'm Mike, the curious one here to ask all the questions you might be thinking. What's on the docket today, Sarah?
Let's dive right in with OpenAI. They're making some big strategic moves, starting with the acquisition of Windsurf for a whopping $3 billion. This positions them against competitors like Cursor and Replit.
Wow, $3 billion. What does Windsurf bring to the table for OpenAI?
Windsurf, formerly known as Exafunction or Codium, is an AI-enabled coding platform. They had already raised over $240 million and were valued at $1.25 billion. So this acquisition is a significant leap for OpenAI.
Interesting. Anything else happening with OpenAI?
Yes, they're undergoing a structural overhaul too. They're converting their for-profit arm into a public benefit corporation, with their original nonprofit retaining control. This change aims to align incentives better and safeguard their mission.
And what about this open weights model I heard about?
OpenAI is developing a new open weights model that's one generation behind its frontier systems. It's designed to foster democratic values globally while maintaining control over their top-tier models to prevent misuse.
Fascinating stuff. What about Amazon? I heard they're doing something with developer tools.
Right. Amazon has launched Amazon Q Developer in preview for GitHub. This integration helps build, review, and migrate code directly in repositories. It's like a new alternative to GitHub Copilot.
So it can generate pull requests and suggest security fixes? Sounds handy for developers.
Absolutely. Moving on to Coforge, they've reported a 32% year-over-year revenue growth to $1.45 billion.
That's impressive. What's driving this growth?
They've launched a generative AI center of excellence with ServiceNow, targeting financial services and travel sectors. Plus, they've grown their headcount to over 33,000 with low attrition.
That's quite a workforce. Now, what about Remidio?
Remidio Innovative Solutions has secured regulatory approvals for AI tools that detect glaucoma and AMD. These tools are offline capable and integrated into portable cameras, making specialist-grade diagnostics more accessible.
That's a big step for healthcare in underserved areas.
Definitely. Next up, Databricks is in talks to acquire AI database startup Neon for around $1 billion.
What would this acquisition mean for Databricks?
It would allow them to offer cost-effective, PostgreSQL-based cloud database services tailored for AI agents, complementing their recent partnerships and acquisitions.
Sounds strategic. How about Pinterest?
Pinterest has rolled out an AI visual search feature in the US, Canada, and the UK. It lets users long press any pin to identify color or style elements and shop similar items.
So it's like a shopping assistant powered by AI?
Exactly. Now IBM is unveiling enhancements to its hybrid AI suite, focusing on building and scaling generative AI agents.
What kind of enhancements are we talking about?
They're enhancing watsonx Orchestrate web methods hybrid integration and introducing new platforms like Linux One Emperor 5 for massive daily inferences.
That's a lot of tech. What's new with TCS?
TCS has released an upgraded version of its MasterCraft product powered by Generative AI. This upgrade cuts modernization costs by over 70% and doubles delivery speeds.
That's a significant efficiency boost.
Indeed. Next, Bud Ecosystem has launched a platform for running generative AI on CPU-based infrastructure, aiming to lower costs for startups and researchers.
That could really democratize access to AI development.
Absolutely. The UNDP warns that stalled Human Development Index progress threatens 2030 goals, but highlights AI's potential to bridge knowledge gaps and boost women's labor participation.
AI could be a real game changer if backed by sound policies.
For sure. Technoelectric has launched a $1 billion arm to build hyperscale and edge data centers across India.
That's a massive investment in digital infrastructure.
Speaking of investment, Oracle has teamed up with Andhra Pradesh's Skill Development Corp to train 400,000 students for free on AI, data science, and more.
That's a huge educational initiative.
It is. Now, Google has unveiled several AI enhancements, including Gemini 2.5 Pro Preview and a new iOS feature called Simplify.
What does Simplify do?
It rephrases complex web text inline for easier comprehension, keeping users within Google.
That's clever. And Microsoft?
Microsoft is expanding its Copilot Plus lineup with new Surface devices, boasting improved performance and AI features like Recall and Click to Do.
AI on the go.
Exactly. Anthropic is offering researchers up to $20,000 in API credits for projects in biology and life sciences.
That's a great way to support scientific research.
Definitely. Relevance AI has raised $24 million in a Series B funding round led by Bessemer.
What are they developing?
They're working on an OS for multi-agent AI workflows and launching no-code tools.
Very cool. What about Orca AI?
Orca AI has secured $72.5 million in Series B funding to expand its navigation AI, which reduces collisions and saves fuel.
That's a big step for maritime safety.
Indeed, Unblocked raised $20 million in Series A funding for its AI assistant that integrates with IDEs Slack and Jira.
Sounds like a handy tool for developers.
Absolutely. New Limit has raised $130 million in Series B funding to develop AI-guided genetic cell reprogramming for anti-aging therapies.
That's like something out of a sci-fi movie.
It really is. Lastly, XAI is partnering with Palantir and TWG to deploy AI models in finance and insurance.
That's a powerful collaboration.
And in other news, over 250 CEOs are urging AI and computer science to be core K-12 subjects in the U.S.
That's a big push for future competitiveness.
Also, an Oxford study found that relying on chatbots for self-diagnosis can worsen decisions.
A reminder that AI isn't perfect yet.
Exactly. And finally, Elon Musk's lawsuit against OpenAI continues, despite their restructure.
Always something happening in the tech world.
That's it for today. Thanks for tuning in to TAO. Stay curious and keep exploring the world of tech with us.
See you next time, everyone.